Hey guys, it's your boy Football Talk Reactions, and today we got another video from your boy Eric Rayweather. EA just made more updates to Madden 26. Now this one might be a pretty big one because this is a 10-minute video, so I don't know, but I do want to give you guys some a little insight. Tonight, I did get banned on Twitch. So if you were in the live stream tonight, that's why I abruptly ended the live. I will let you guys know more information as soon as I can. Hopefully I can get it back as soon as possible. But yeah, without further ado though, let's jump right into this one. Let's go. Come on, YouTube.
Updates to Madden 26. So in this video we're going to go over what's been updated, get you guys all caught up to speed. Now, yesterday we did get the first big official roster update to start the regular season. They also snuck in some more equipment updates. They've been kind of doing that a little bit these last few weeks.
I didn't know the roster update. Well, yeah, because yesterday was Thursday. This week has been hectic for you, boy.
That's coming probably within the next couple of weeks. And if you never want to miss out on any of these important videos or the news surrounding the game, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on. That way you never miss any of these important videos when I drop them, so you're always up to date with what's going on. So as most of you know, the first big roster update of the year usually drops the day before or the day of the official first game of the season. We got it late yesterday, so we're going to take a look through some of the big changes that people have been waiting for, especially
I can't wait to see
modes and things like that. And of course, we've got to start with Micah Parsons, the biggest move that we had seen in quite some time. It was a little bit unexpected.
Right here was one of the most unexpected moves I've in recent memory, at least from my standpoint watching it. Dallas Cowboys gave up Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. See, this is why they can't win, cause Jerry fucking Jones it's not all there. And some people might say it's the age. No, he's never really been that smart. He's just lucked out on a lot of things back then. But the Jerry that we see now was the Jerry that it was back then as well. The only difference is he had really Hall of Fame type players that can win games. Jerry fired a Super Bowl winning coach and just, oh my God. But shout out to Marcus, to Micah Parsons though. He got his money, okay? That's what he wanted. He wanted to be a Cowboy. But no, Jerry you should do it for the team. What has the team done for him? Cowboys have not been to the NFC Championship game. They have not been to Super Bowl. Hell, for the longest time, they couldn't make it out the first round. I think they've made it the second round. That's their best. That's their best. You got all this talent every year. Oh, this is a top team. They got the top team in the NFL. They got the and where did that get them? Bounce out in the playoffs. You can't make this up, guys. You cannot make this up.
I think a lot of people thought that they would kind of.
I'm glad that this happened. Cowboys deserve nothing but misery since they want to root for that sorry ass team.
Big addition here for Green Bay. I mean, they're a team that, you know, I would think are in contention status. They're a team
definitely in contention. With Jordan Love and them boys, now it just puts them even more like in that center position. It's going to be a good one.
But, you know, it is what it is now. Also notice some new equipment that they put on Micah Parsons.
Ooh.
So if you notice, there are new wrist braces that some players are wearing now. Now, I'm not sure if you could equip these on everybody just yet. They've been kind of sneaking new equipment in with the last few updates, and this is stuff that we saw kind of leak a few weeks ago before we saw them put it in the game. So they're starting to kind of equip players with certain stuff that they wear in real life. And when we get the next big title update, from what I was able to gather, we're going to be able to get this stuff to customize on every player. So we know we got new stuff with sleeves
it could be customized on every player? Nah, that's cool.
Mask and stuff like that, but also
I like that change.
Equipment like these new wrist braces. So they will be equipped on some players like Micah Parsons. I think other people have them equipped as well. But when the next title update comes, for sure, I know that we'll be able to equip these on anybody we want. And of course, another big change that was made was Kenny Clark. He is now officially on the Cowboys.
Yeah, I see like Kenny Clark, by the way.
I believe the Cowboys got a couple of picks back, and Kenny Clark kind of feel like they maybe could have gotten just a tad bit more. But, I mean, I don't think it's the
I'm
worst
so
trade in the
surprised
world.
they
Like I said,
didn't
they
get
probably could have got
more.
another pick thrown in there. But Kenny Clark is still, while he's older, still a very, very
Or
good
another player.
defender in his own right. As a defensive tackle, really good run stopper. So it's not like the Cowboys got nothing back in return. But of course, it's just kind of hard to replace somebody like Michael Parsons. I mean, he's just that good. But Kenny Clark is now officially on the Cowboys roster. We've also got Keenan Allen officially back with the
Yeah,
Los Angeles Chargers.
baby. I'm so bad. I'm so glad Keenan Allen's back with the
Looked like he was
Chargers.
starting to lose a step, but I mean, not bad to add that back to the receiving core.
Yes,
with guys
sir.
Like
It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right.
Bringing that veteran
Not seeing him in
presence
this
back home,
in this blue.
pretty
You know
cool.
what I
So,
mean? It didn't
Chargers
feel
fans,
right.
He is now back on the roster. We've also got Brian Robinson Jr. officially to the Niners as they traded him there not too long ago. And
This
he
running back
might wind
duo
up
is
starting
gonna
this week, I
be
think. I'm not sure if
a
McCaffrey's
problem.
officially out yet, but I know that he is at least questionable. But I think they might have ruled him out. Not 100% sure. So kind of good that the Niners.
Oh, he's ruled out?
A very solid backup there in the trade with Washington, and he is now officially.
I'm so
on the
surprised
roster in
that
Madden
they
26.
traded him.
Now we're going to continue
Washington
on
did.
with the rest of the updates, but really quickly,
I did
wanna
not see
shout
that
out today's
coming.
video sponsor, Underdog. If you like money and you
Shout
like
out
winning
to
sports, you've gotta
Underdog.
be on Underdog playing their pick'em game. Basically, all you do is actually on the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is kind of an underrated pickup in my opinion. I think he's a pretty solid receiver. He was with the Lions last year. He was with the Broncos before
Oh,
that.
I
But another good
remember
option there for Trevor
Patrick.
Lawrence,
Oh,
with Brian
damn.
Thomas
Ain't no
Jr. and
Jag
Travis
signed
Hunter,
him.
so I think that's a pretty good addition.
Or he got traded. Did he
The
get
Saints
traded or
also
he
picked up
got
a couple
picked
receivers
up?
over the last couple of weeks, and they're now officially in the game. We've got Devon Vele, I think is his name. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name, but he was on the Broncos. They traded for him. 6'5", big body, so kind of good on the team there. But the big one here for sure is going to be Trey Palmer, who they also acquired because he's 95 speed, so he is the fastest receiver on the team. So when you start to look at the Saints in this game,
Damn.
their offense kind of shapes up to not be that bad.
Damn! I ain't know the Saints had speed like this. Look at this. Chris Olave, my boy, 93. Shaheed, 93. Cooks, 90. Wait, Spurning Cooks? Is this my boy? 90, 95. God damn, nobody is under an 85. I mean, hell, nobody except for one is under a 90. I mean, nobody's even under a 90. That is
great quarterback play, of course.
Damn.
You've got Kamara, but when you look at the receivers, I mean, you've got a lot of speedsters. 93
a
speed,
lot.
93 with Cooks. Now
That is holy shit.
94 with Tipton.
Returning
And
back
honestly, this
home.
year, more
Did
than
he
others,
get
I think
drafted
speed
by
is
the
really
Saints?
important in this game, even more than like route running and stuff like that. So
I feel like we
having
would
a
have won
95
that Super
receiver added to
Bowl
the team
against
is
the
a pretty
Eagles
big
if he didn't
addition.
get hurt.
We've got Kenny Pickett officially added to the Raiders roster. I mean, you're probably not going to use him, but hey, who knows? If you're doing a rebuild or something,
Maybe
and
like
you
in a
wanna,
wildcat
develop Geno Smith 'cause he's
formation,
older
every
you
now
wanna
and
try to
then might
build up
use him.
Kenny Pickett, I don't know. People do crazy things in this game, but he is now officially on the Raiders roster.
Never will
Sam
forget
Howell
that pick
is
play.
also now officially on the Philly roster. They picked him up recently as well. And again, I don't know if you're really going to use him. I mean, hey, I guess if Jalen Hurts, gets hurt, no pun intended, you could use him there. But, they got the rosters up to date now. So just kind of going over some of the bigger name moves that were made recently that are now in the roster update. Here's another big one, in my opinion. Adam Thielen,
My
now
boy
officially
Adam
back with the
Thielen
Vikings,
is
where he spent most of his
back.
career. And honestly, he's probably wide receiver 3 on this team, at least in terms of Madden. I'm not sure how they're going to roll it out in real life if he's going to play as the third guy there. I mean, maybe to start the season it could be even a little higher because I think that Addison's suspended. But having Adam Thielen back in the
Woo!
pretty cool. So,
Man, I miss my boy Adam Thielen. Him with, oh my good.
Now moving on.
Yeah,
to the
he's
equipment, we
definitely
touched
probably
on this
bruh.
earlier with the new wrist braces, but you can
And
see
then
that Aiden
what's
Hutchinson's
dude's
another guy that
name?
has him equipped. So look
Addison?
around, some of the players have been upgraded
Jefferson,
with their
Addison,
player likeness
Thielen.
and this new
Thielen could
equipment.
take
And
the
again, when
middle of the
title
field.
tape comes in a
Oh
couple
my
weeks, we will be
goodness.
getting this
Bruh, they
for
can
more
cook it
players
up.
that we can kind of customize. So they're kind of just like getting some of it in early for the player likeness, as you can see here. They also added a new wrist coach to Kyler Murray. Now, again, this is not one that you
Ain't
can
gonna lie,
equip
that
on
whole
just
red
anybody
is
yet. This
fire,
is the
though.
newer version of the wrist coaches that leaked a few
I know we
weeks back,
focusing
and
on
now
the
they're
wrist, but
starting to
look
slowly
at
put it
this
on some of the players.
uniform.
Again,
Oh my
much like some of the
God.
other stuff we've talked about, when the update actually drops, this should be available for more players where you can just put this on anybody you want. But they're definitely trying to update the equipment, modernize it a little bit more. This one's a little bit smaller, a little thinner, and you can see it's even open. I don't know if there's going to be an option to wear it open or closed, but Kyler Murray, I believe, is the only person that is sporting the new wrist coach as of now. But as we get more updates, like I said, this will be there for everybody, and it'll be equipped to more players by default. So that's another new little piece of equipment that they snuck in the game yesterday. They've also updated more players that you could wear the shooter sleeve with the compression shirt combo. They did this with one of the last small updates for guys like Caleb Williams and Cam Ward and Joe Burrow. Now you can do it with more players such as Justin Jefferson. So if they're already equipped with the short sleeve kind of compression shirt, if they did the update to them, you can do things like wear the turf tape with the compression shirt, as you can see, or you can wear like a shooter sleeve with it in the different colors. So again, this is going to be able to be done on every player once I think the next title update comes. You can also do it with CeeDee Lamb, as you can see right here, just showing you a couple examples. He's another player that they've now equipped this to. You can now also do it with Patrick Mahomes. So as you can see, they're just kind of updating a lot of these players to give you the option to kind of do both, which a lot of players do in real life now. So he's another guy that you could do this with. You could do it with Anthony Richardson as well now. As you can see, they've updated it for him, so that's pretty nice. And as you can see here on Geno Smith, he already has it equipped here. You could do it on Geno Smith as well. So those are a few of the players that I was able to find that have the sleeve updates.
Ain't gonna lie, I'm liking the Geno shoes, the Jordans.
Comes, like I said. Fire. So they're just trying to up the player likeness, which I think is a good addition. Now, in terms of what else you can expect to come in the next Madden title update, obviously we're going to have a lot more gameplay changes. It's still early in the year, so they're going to be tweaking a lot of stuff with gameplay. I do believe they're going to be tweaking the aggressive catching a little bit more. It's something they always go back and forth with. Sometimes when it's too good, you know, people complain and they dial it back, and then people complain that it's not good enough, and they
I was just about to say that
one-on-one, and then they dial
people,
it up. So
people don't know what they want. They're never satisfied.
Madden,
let me say this: Madden gamers have no idea what they really want when it really comes to the gameplay wise. Like they say, oh, the tackling is not that good, so they beef up the tackling a lot more. Oh, well, I can't throw the ball because my offensive line can't block. Okay, so we're going to increase the offensive line and have them play a little bit better and block a lot longer. Oh, now I can't get to the quarterback because the offensive line is blocking me too long. I mean, it's holding their blocks too long. Like, bro, what do you want? And then you hear the same excuse. Oh, it's the same thing as last year. It's the same thing in every single year. So what do you want to change? Like, what do you want? And stay with it. Don't just say you want this. I need you to stand on it. Stand on what you said. Don't now that you're playing with a different team, don't go on Twitter and be like, oh, this EA lazy. EA still lazy. EA just giving us the same game every single year. Stop playing it if you do not like the product. Why are you still buying it? Like, shut up. Damn. Okay, you don't like the game. Shut the hell up and get off the game and find something else to do, man. Don't nobody give a damn.
Address some zone coverage in the first update, but there is more things that need to be addressed. Just things like shading underneath coverage, for example, hook zones not playing, you know, where they should be all the time, and certain things with match coverages that need to be tweaked as well. So we definitely can expect some coverage updates just overall. In terms of more additions to the game, there's definitely more equipment coming, not just the things that I talked about in this video, like the sleeve updates for everybody and things like the new wristbands and wrist coaches, but there's also just going to be, you know, new helmets that are on the way. I believe new face masks, new cleats and stuff like that's going to be coming throughout the year, so we're definitely getting more of that. Of course, franchise mode is going to be getting more fixes as well. It's just one of those things where there's always like certain bugs in franchise that need to be ironed out, so I don't know which ones specifically, but they are working on a number of things that are still kind of plaguing franchise right now, so those are going to be addressed, of course. Also, anything in superstar mode that could be still buggy. You know, these first couple updates is usually when they get a lot of that stuff out of the game. You know, when the game launches, unfortunately, it's just something we've kind of come to expect. There's going to be bugs, some years worse than others, but with those first couple updates, they usually are able to get most of them ironed out and out of the game. So that's
no game
is
perfect
right now
on day one.
And
no
course,
matter
a lot more
how good, how fond the
on.
memories you have, no game is bug-free on day one.
The rest of the big-name rookies aren't in the game yet, even some second- and third-year players that maybe they haven't gotten around to putting in the game. So we're going to be seeing a lot of player likeness with this next update, I would imagine, as well. So definitely stay tuned so you don't miss out on any of these when they drop. Now, while you're here, there are some very important settings that you have to...
Alright, shout out to the guy Eric Brayweather once again. So we got some player likeness. some more accessories that you can put on the players, which is always good. You know, love the options that they're giving out, and they look really good, to be honest with you. So cannot wait to see what more they have to offer. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. Love you guys, and see you guys on the next one. In the next one.